we're victims of our own feelings, emotions, and we're not seeing the realistic view of what's going on because we're holding ourselves like hostage to our feelings.
It's like we're wrapped in chains of all these things that happen and just spin out of control, and it just felt so stuck.
I never was taught how to handle my emotions. And so finally at my age, it's about time that I'm learning. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Brenda. It's good to see you.
Yes, I'm super excited about facilitating this course in February. I know for me, I have always struggled with imposter syndrome, and I've been to therapists. In fact, I was going to an EMDR therapist and still having difficulty with it. But co-facilitating this course a couple months ago, when I did one of the exercises, I was just astounded how I finally broke through and realized that I was my authentic self finally. I wasn't an imposter any longer. And I thought how long I struggled with that. And just working this exercise in our course made me realize that I was that person finally. And it was just really like all the time and all the money I spent before, and I just had to do this exercise, and I felt like I had crossed over onto the other side. Yeah. And I just I just think if I was suffering like that, how many other people that possibly were that we could reach. What about you?
That's amazing. Well, I'd love to ask you a question about that. I know this exercise has been so pivotal with that one area of your life. Do you apply this particular exercise? Have you that worked with you for any other things? What else has it helped you with?
Yes. Once you work it, I have it. And if I'm doubting myself or anything, it's tangible. So I've worked it and I can go back to it and I can read it and reread it and work through it, see what I did and say, yeah, that's me. That's the person that I really am today. And so just keeping it in reach whenever I'm doubting myself has really been, it's been changed my, my journey, my healing journey. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Incredible.
so smart. So when you had that space to maybe practice this with other people, is it now more automatic for you to do these exercises? Is that like you intuitively know now, oh, I need to do this?
Yes, yes, because at first it was a struggle. At first, my feelings had been pushed down. I hadn't, and bringing those feelings up and then getting them out in paper, actually, taking the action, and then having others in the class also be present was just, it seemed like it was the key to changing my brain into finally believing that I wasn't an imposter any longer, that I truly was my authentic self. What
Yeah,
about
wow.
you?
That's really amazing. You know what? These have been really pivotal for me, especially the little exercises help me in the moment, but this transformation exercise, it's been really helped me become a much more positive person. But you know what I'm thinking? I keep going back to this time where I wasn't doing these things and I wasn't equipped to handle my emotions. And this one time stands out really clearly to me when a supervisor came to observe me and I knew she was coming and I didn't know how to prepare for it. I didn't know how to plan because I didn't really know what to expect and what she was looking for. So I was really unprepared. And when she left, I just kept second doubting myself, and I didn't feel confident, and I just kind of fell apart emotionally, and it took me a long time to get past it. And when I had a chance to meet up with her, it turns out the evaluation was fine, but I kept spinning all these stories in my head of why it wasn't fine and what went wrong. So looking back, I think I would have some of the similar feelings, But if I had these skills, I think those thoughts would have just been that, just a fleeting thought. And I think I would feel more confident. And I think I wouldn't have been such a victim of my own thinking and my emotions. I think it would have just been something I would have been, oh, well, there's a thought. This is how I'm going to deal with this. And I think I just would have been able to turn it around much more quickly and more easily if I had these tools. Yeah. But now I know better. Yeah.
I noticed you said a victim of my own feelings and emotions. That was
Yeah.
key. When you said that, that was just like a bulb moment for me. That's exactly what it was. We're victims of our own feelings, emotions, and we're not seeing the realistic view of what's going on because we're holding ourselves like hostage to our feelings. Oh my gosh, that was key for me, Chris. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and I love how you phrase that, a hostage. Yeah, it's like we're wrapped in chains of all these things that happen and just spin out of control, and it just felt so stuck. But now I'm so glad that I learned these techniques and these exercises, especially this transformational one, because now that I practice them, they're so much more automatic. And I'm really aware of when I need to sit down and write it out. And every time I do that, it's like, wow, I just have so much more clarity about what's going on and what I need to do. And it just helps me really reframe my thoughts and really get a grip on my emotions. And I just feel so much better these days because
Yeah.
of what we've done through these techniques. Yeah.
Yeah. And how we can, help others with this also, how this will benefit others. Yeah. If they
Yeah.
choose to
And
do it.
yeah. Yeah. I'm really grateful to be able to practice this with you and with other people because I just feel so much more equipped with handling my emotions that
Yes.
come up, whether they're small or big things. I have a process now. And it just feels so good to know I have something to rely on now. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Yes. I never was taught. I never was taught how to handle my emotions. And so finally, at my age, it's about time that I'm
Yeah, I
learning.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think especially in the era where we grew up, I think we were taught, but we weren't taught beneficial, healthy ways of handling our emotions. It's here, eat this, or put a smile on your face, and that wasn't helpful or beneficial to me.
Not
You
at
know,
all. Yeah.
this feels so much better to be in this
Yes.
place. Yeah, yeah.
Finally healing. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Thank
there you're right. Yeah, you nailed it. Just healing, the healing process that happens when we do these things. It's just really phenomenal, the healing that's taken place in me. And now I'm so much better equipped to help others as well. And
you.
and be present, to be present for other people because I feel whole and complete now. Yeah.
Yes, and I feel that's our purpose. When we learn something new, then we have the knowledge, then we, help others. That's our purpose here in life. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, Brenda. Well, what a great conversation. And I'm so excited to be able to do this again with you. If anybody would like to take this course with Brenda and I and really see the benefits, the next course begins February 6th. We'd love to have you join us. And if you're interested in the course, you can go to the Holistic Recovery Academy. There's the link, foodaddictionreset.com, to find our course and to register. Thank you.